Hello, my name is Chad Cass from Acoustic Sounds, Analogue Productions, and Quality Record Pressings. And today I'm going to attempt to talk about the new releases for October 15th. Jonathan is gone this week. He had the week off, and I'm going to try to attempt to fill his shoes. And I know it's not going to be easy because he does such a good job. I really appreciate him and what he does. And now I'm going to find out how hard it is. So I'm going to try my best. And anyway, on November 21st, we'll be releasing this reissue of The Doors live at the Aquarius Theater, the first performance. It's housed in a 3-pocket impact tip-on jacket from Stoughton. It's a very, very high-quality, expensive jacket. It was mixed by Bruce Botnick to high-res digital, and it was cut by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grunman Mastering. It's a great sounding record. It had been released before. The jacket was different, and it was released before as a record store day. This one will be limited to 2,000 pressings. Very great concert. I mean, Jim Morrison was at his peak, and it's a very good concert. And again, there's only 2,000, and more than half of them are already sold. This next record I'm going to talk about is Courtney, Granger, and Cedric Watson. This is the Cajun and Creole music of Louisiana. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, and that's where most of the Cajun and Creole music is. And I heard Courtney, who's now passed away. He passed away at 39. I heard him play when he was 15 years old, and he sounded like a 70-year-old Cajun guy. I mean, he was just howling and just so raw. I mean, like very, very spooky. And he was 15 years old when I heard him. And from the day I heard him playing acoustic guitar, singing Cajun songs, I thought, I've got to record this guy. And it took me how many years till he was 39, and then right after I recorded him, he passed away. But he played in a band called the Pine Leaf Boys. He also played in a band called Balfa Toujours. He was awesome. So he is the white hand, and he's playing the more Cajun songs. And Cedric Watson is the black hand here, and he's playing more the Creole music. So it shows you the Cajun music and the Creole music of Louisiana. It's not Zydeco, but it's what was before Zydeco. And Zydeco ended up being like Cajun and Creole mixed with R&B and blues, and a bit of rock and roll. And that's what ended up being Zydeco. And Zydeco's played with the piano accordion. So Cajun music, typically they'll have the triangle, and they'll have a fiddle, and they'll have the small accordion. And Zydeco will be more the rubboard or washboard with the piano accordion with no fiddle or no triangle. So some people get them mixed up. Anyway, this is where I'm from. It's music I grew up with. We just had a release party in Lafayette. It was really nice. And we did this at Dockside to Analogue Tape. Yvette Landry helped produce this record, and she's great. And Tony Daigle was the recording engineer, and it was mastered by Matt Luthans, and it was pressed here at Quality Record Pressings. So if you're interested in hearing some Cajun music that's done real authentic, very unplugged, acoustic, this is be a great album to buy. And if you ever get a chance to see Cedric Watson, he will blow you away. He is unbelievable. All right, now we're to the new arrivals that are shipping now. Acoustic Sounds Chess Record Series. I'm so proud of these. It's one of my favorite labels. People that know me know I'm into the blues. I mean, look, I'm wearing my favorite musician, Lightning Hopkins t-shirt today. And this is the 75th anniversary of Chess Records. And most of these we're getting the master tapes on. So we're cutting these all from Analogue, most of them from the Analogue masters. They're sounding great. We're having Matthew Luthans cut them at the mastering lab using all tube electronics, duck sax mastering equipment. So there were tube recordings mastered with tubes by Matthew Luthans using Doug Sax mastering, pressed at QRP with the highest quality jackets. So this is Howlin' Wolf, Moaning in the Moonlight. I can't imagine what the original of this is going for, but such a great record. How Many More Years? How Many More Years is the song that Zeppelin called How Many More Times, which they did a great version, but this is great album. Highly recommended. So again, it's the Acoustic Sounds Chess Series for their 75th anniversary, and is shipping now. And along with that one is The Best of Muddy Waters. And I mean, he goes, it has I Just Want to Make Love to You, Long Distance Call, Louisiana Blues, Honeybee, Rolling Stone, I'm Ready, Hoochie Coochie. The Best of Muddy Waters. Don't get much better than this. We had the original tape on this. Unbelievable just to hold it in your hands. It's just so, again, we're so proud and so happy that the Acoustic Sounds Chess Series, the 75th anniversary, is shipping now. Here's two more. This is another Acoustic Sounds Bluesville series that we work with Kraft. This is the Terry Collier, the folk sounds of. This is a great sounding record, very collectible, very desirable. It's magical. I mean, you just have this guy's voice and the sound. He should be so much more famous than he is. And I know the musicians know about this guy, and I know more and more people are finding out about him all the time. I highly recommend this record, the new folk sound of Terry Collier. And Matthew Luthans cut this, and it was pressed at QRP, again, on the Bluesville Acoustic Sound Series. Another great Bluesville, Pink Anderson Volume 1. It's on the Bluesville Acoustic Sound Series. This is also great. It's a rare record, and it's shipping now. It's just him playing the guitar and vocal. On Warner Brothers, Because Sound Matters, is Purple Rain. This was sourced from a high-res digital, and it was mastered at Black Belt Mastering. And the high-res digital file was transferred from the original EQ'd analog master tape. I don't think I have many of this. If you want this, I'd say buy now or cry later. Tom Petty, Wildflowers. They only made 6,000 of these, and I don't have that many of these. These were mastered by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grundman Mastering off the original analog master tape. This is a great record, sonically, musically, everything. I wouldn't sleep on this one either. And now we're going to go over the pre-orders. The first one is an Acoustic Sounds exclusive. It'll be coming next Friday, October 24th. It's Joan Baez, When You See My Mother, Ask Her to Dance. It features selections from Joan Baez's acclaimed debut poetry collection. It's a 33 RPM, translucent red vinyl pressed at QRP. It's numbered and limited to 1,000 copies and mastered by Matt Luthans at the Mastering Lab. We had been doing a lot of Joan Baez reissues recently, and we've gotten to be friendly with her manager, and so that's why, they've liked the quality of what we've done. And so that's why they asked us to help them with this record. So again, it's an exclusive, and there's only 1,000 copies. So we highly suggest, if that's something you're interested in, you don't wait on it. But anyway, here's a couple of the titles that we've done with Joan Baez recently. For instance, this one is Joan Baez, Diamonds and Rust. It's a 2LP 45 RPM, mastered off the analog tape by Matthew Luthans. It's on the textured jacket, gatefold, very high quality. We limited this to 2,000. We have about 400 left. So again, this is a great sounding album. It's a great album. Highly recommended. Another two, these were done some years past, but we still have some. The Joan Baez Recently. We sell a lot of this in Asia. The song Brothers in Arms will just blow you away. This is a 33 RPM and it sounds incredible. Highly recommended. And this is Diamonds and Rust in the Bull Ring. She recorded this live in Spain in a bull ring. And she does Diamonds and Rust, No Woman, No Cry, Famous Blue Raincoat. One side is in Spanish, the other side is in English. Highly recommended. And this is her drawings right here that we used to put in the insert. She allowed us to use this for this particular release. So these are highly recommended recordings of Joan Baez. Also on October 24th, the Verve Acoustic Sound Series will be releasing Stan Getz and Jerry Mulligan. Getz meets Mulligan in hi-fi. That'll be mono. We're doing Jerry Mulligan and Johnny Hodges. Jerry Mulligan meets Johnny Hodges. And Ben Webster, the King of Tenors. Those three will be coming out on the Verve Acoustic Sound Series. They'll be pressed at Quality Record Pressings and mastered at the Mastering Lab by Matt Luthans here in Salina, Kansas. So on October 31st, we're going to be releasing Miles Davis Kinda Blue, the corrected speed version. We're going to have a black vinyl version, and we're going to have a blue vinyl version. The blue vinyl version is limited and numbered to 1,500 copies, and we've sold over half of them already. This album will be a double album. 3 of the sides will be 33, and the 4th side will be the alternate take of flamenco sketches cut at 45 RPM. And they'll be mastered by Bernie Grunman off the original 3-track analog tape. He recut this in about 1997, directly off of the 3-track, straight from the 3, mixing it live, going straight to the lathe. So you're getting one of the best sounding versions possible. Oh, and the jacket is that anti-scuff matte jacket. The prettiest jacket money can buy. I mean, it is beautiful. It's the highest quality. It's also got an insert and has liner notes. And we're real proud of this release, and it's selling pretty well. And now we're going to go through more of the new releases we got this week.
C'est pas tes affaires, Nate. Quand est venu en ce matin, mais t'as rempli tout déchiré.
Well, I'm sure I didn't do as good as Jonathan, but I tried my best. Thanks for tuning in, and we really appreciate your support. We really urge you to subscribe to our email newsletter and our YouTube channel, because we got some really big news coming up next month and throughout next year. We got a lot of big releases, a lot of stuff we're very, very excited about, a lot of things that I think are going to blow you all away, y'all going to be really happy about. And again, we appreciate your support, and if there's anything in this newsletter that you saw that interests you, there'll be links below. And again, until next time, thank you.